Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Send-Off. And this is a new drama from writer-director John Michael Powell. And this focuses on the story of Dan Richards, played by Zachary Ray Sherman, who is a famous actor who winds up throwing this last-minute impromptu soirée at his Hollywood home with a whole bunch of people that are his quote-unquote friends and colleagues. And there's a lot of mystery into why, and there's a lot more layers to the real reason why this is all happening, and there's some dark twists and turns where this story takes you. And this particular film has an interesting framing device of cutting between this interview with Dan Richards. And I think Zachary Ray Sherman gives a pretty unhinged, swinging performance that I think works well to play this egocentric actor that's going all over the place. And you have a collection of characters who, many of which are representing different aspects of different ideas from the Me Too movement, trying to process fame and like fake friendship and all those kinds of things where it's just like trying to schmooze people to get their attention. And this film, I think, tries to balance a lot of different ideas, some of which do land very, very hard and are pretty uncomfortable as the film goes on and are fleshed out with some of the more truths coming to the surface versus what's being thrown around by Richards for all of his friends, quote-unquote friends, that are at this party. I do feel like there's whole sections of this film that go like out of the house on these separate sequences with Lena Drake's Alexis, who obviously has a complex relationship with Richards, and this other guest, played by Sean Harrison Jones. And I feel like those offshoots become a lot less interesting. They become more important as the film goes on, but it kind of takes away from like this like bottle episode type feeling to it. And it deals with some dark themes and dark ideas, and there's some shocking violence and twists and turns in the story and where it all goes. It might not be as focused, and it might not be done with as much finesse as it could have been. Some of the messaging is definitely very blunt and very obviously on the surface. But in general, I think this does deliver a pretty interesting and engaging drama. And I think this cast of lesser-known performers step up to the plate and do a really fine job bringing these ideas to the surface and delivering some tension, suspense, and drama along the way. But those are my thoughts on The Send-Off. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.